Hello and most welcome to 1473 of the H series. I will continue briefly with Paul Johnston's Rethinking the Inner, and I am currently at page 59. Seeing and imagining are related, but not similar. The individual uses exactly the same terms to describe both what she sees and what she imagines. But the context in which the description is given and the role it plays is different in the two cases. They are related, think of that, but they are not similar. Not similar. And I think that is what decides the whole point. There is no likeness, but there is, so to speak, an affective or relational in the family, in the language family. In fact, in the case of imagination, there could be a concept which was similar to ours in practical terms, but which had a different form of expression. For example, there might be people who drew and modeled out of imagination, but who denied that they saw anything while making the drawing or model. So here it's even clearer, the likeness, the family connection. There are like cousins, but there are striking dissimilarities. Instead of saying, I can now see N before me, or I now have an image of N. These people might simply concentrate and say, I can now say what N looks like. This concept would play a similar role to our concept of imagining. But the connection with seeing and a fortiori with the notion of an inner picture would be excluded. Sorry. Of course, in our language game, we do talk of having a visual image, but this is not a private object which the individual describes, nor something which provides independent grounds for her statements. On the contrary, it is the individual's utterances which provide the criterion for the claim that she has a particular image. Thus, Wittgenstein does not deny that the individual sees an image inside her. Rather, he shows what this phrase means. And by doing so, clarifies how the concept actually works. So once more, we reinforce the connection to doings or intentions within the language game, not outside of it. And when I say outside of it, it can also be inside it. It is out of connection with reality or the doings of the game. It is tangled. You can use the term entangle if you want, but it's constantly interfusing and developing.
Men hon var väldigt, det var en film med henne som sån här, och hon var väldigt blåsig med, det var liksom Jag blev aldrig så här. Jag har mina fördomar liksom.
Det kan man ju inte tro också.
Nej, men lever ut på det här också.
Vi brukar ju tycka att Stefan är lågmäld.
Ja, precis. Stefan, han målar ju varje gång. Han tänker inte på det. Så långt? Nej, han är ju fotograf.
Han är mellannöd.
Även om
Han är mittemellanöd. Lågmäld.
So it's only, even if it's imagination, if it's illusion in the term of
Jag tycker de är helt olika.
hallucination, or it is seeing, they participate in the language game in quite different ways, and they are not similar, but there is relation. Can you get into it? They entered into the doings, the outside and the inside together, in the workings of the language game in similar fashion. But that doesn't make them similar. Imagining is not similar to seeing. They continue to be disjunct. And I end here my short presentation and say thank you very much and have a pleasant afternoon.